March 2019. Well, the Sun enters Aries, which is the spring equinox, and then we have Mercury turning retrograde on March 5th. Now, all this is actually really very interrelated and very, the common factor with all the zodiacs would be their communication skills. Now, as we all understand that communication skills not only affects your professional life, but it also largely affects your personal life. So, my advice to you or to everyone in general would be, think before you speak. Speak what you mean and mean what you say. I am bringing a slight shift into my predictions. Rather than, I will definitely be predicting where the planets are and which are the planets affecting in a particular month, and what is the attitude that we need to take to actually tide over that month, whether it is our personal life or whether it is our professional life. For example, in March, when I have spoken about various planets and the major planet like Mercury, then I've spoken about Mars, I'm speaking about Uranus or Neptune or Pluto, whether they are conjoining or whether they are in square or whether they are in opposition. What is the zodiac a person belonging to a particular zodiac sign needs to do in that particular month is actually applicable 100%. So my focus is going to be on the outer planets, and my focus is going to be on how an individual who's born in a particular zodiac needs to behave in a particular month to get the best results out of that month, and that is what leads to health, wealth and happiness, because the sun sign is what gives you the projection, how the world perceives you. And 100% we all want to be appreciated, 100% we all want to be loved, we all want to be healthy, and this is what is my endeavor to reach out to. Well, the month of March for you Leos, it's very interesting. You may find yourself becoming more and more emotional and romanticizing things, because Venus and Neptune are in opposition, and that means projected visions of love, sensuality and sensitivity. Sensuality is not a problem if you have the motivation to help others. It only becomes negative when you wish to indulge in your own fantasies. In the last 10 days of the month, you need to be warm and affectionate to those you love. You will easily spread this to others. I will not say you will easily, I would say you can easily spread, because love and emotions are very infectious, and Neptune leads to broaden your vision of life. So broaden your vision of life. There is love in your heart, you are feeling romantic. I would say when you feel romantic, it doesn't only mean one track minded, it means romanticizing with everybody who's come into your life, extending your warmth and affection. You never know what may happen. You could lead into something, a boon where your professional business is concerned. Your suddenly people will also feel the same towards you, because energies are always attracting each other. So people may get interested in you, people may want to tie up with you. So this tying up can be done personally as well as professionally. So basically, like I would say that you are the motivators of the zodiac, and this month practice mindfulness in all your actions. Be mindful of what you're doing, be deliberate of what you're doing, cultivate awareness that benefits both you and others in your environment. Don't only think about yourself, that what are you benefiting. I would say like do unto others as you would have others to do unto you. So what you need to do is, you don't have to go and become a people's pleaser, or you don't have to go and just do things what are pleasing. Do things what you're comfortable in doing. Do things what you genuinely feel gives you happiness. And go, and once you spread this happiness, once you spread this warmth, you like-mindedly will get the warmth and happiness from the other people. And you must, and all this mindfulness doing or mindfulness constructing or restructuring yourself is a motivation which guarantees success. Even if there is failure in some actions, you won't consider it as failure, but you probably will not make the same mistake again. So don't hold yourself back, and don't try to think that I have to be perfect, only then will I go forward. कहते हैं, learn to lose and you will be a winner. But if you don't learn to lose, or if you don't, if you keep fearing that I only have to be a success and I don't want to fall, so unless you learn to fall, how will you learn to run? So being prepared for the worst and hoping for the best is actually your mantra in March. So go out, spread your affection, spread your happiness, romanticize about things, and give vent to your feelings. If you want to get into painting, go ahead and get into painting. It's something like what I'm saying. March is a time, since it's the start of spring, think about those beautiful flowers, think about the beautiful colors, and give creativity to your own thoughts. And as we are wanting to mean what we say, and we have to think before we speak, we have to ensure that we do not hurt anybody's feelings. And even if you want to be direct, a little bit of softer approach will do you a world of good. And of course, to exactly know what are the best days where your career is concerned, where your honey is concerned, where money is concerned, what are the stressful days, actually getting back into my website and looking at all these dates will do you a world of good, because you will exactly know what to avoid, when to avoid, and which are the dates that you can actually be yourself and have fun. Whenever we talk about predictions, or we are giving predictions on our YouTube to reach out and tell people this date and that date and this planet and that planet, is basically very generalized. Because the truth of the matter is that personalized charts are very different from the generalized charts. So now, since every individual is made out a little bit of every zodiac, because the planets are scattered, so obviously the predictions are also very, very personalized for every individual. For example, if I am a Capricorn and I am listening to the Capricorn zodiac, it may not be applicable to me, because my moon sign is in a different place, my Mars is in a different house, my Neptune and Venus and so on, the planets are in a different house. So obviously the energies will be different for me. So every individual needs to be aware of his natal chart. Some people are not aware of the strengths and weaknesses they have. So through their birth analysis or through their natal charts, which illuminates your personality, actually helps you know what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your potentials, what are your talents, and what are the tools that you can gather and make your life much more beautiful by being healthy, wealthy and wise. So use the intelligence that is illuminated by astrology and take the wisdom in your hands of how to carve your present and your future.